there, thank you for stopping by. Today I thought I would do a video kind of explaining how I got into American Girl dolls. I've been a doll collector pretty much my whole life. I've always loved dolls since I was a little tiny girl. There's lots of pictures of me holding on to dollies, and yeah, I've always kind of wanted to be a doll collector and I never stopped. But I was not into American Girl dolls because to me their soft bodies at that time were like, that just was not my thing. I just thought, well, that's more like a play doll if it has a soft body. Then the dolls I had growing up, I can't think of any dolls I had that had soft bodies. They were just regular vinyl or all plastic. Anyway, I was at the Cordelia Antique Junction years ago and saw this doll thrown in a box, and I knew it was an American Girl doll, but not sure which one she was. I was not following them. I knew about the historicals. I had purchased Kirsten for my own daughter when she was a little girl, but other than that, other than the basic first few historical dolls, I did not know anything more about them. So of course, Sage Copeland here is Girl of the Year. And when I found her and did or actually I think I asked people on AGIG, who is this doll? And then they told me who she was. So yeah, she has a new body. Her old body had stains and holes in it. And I've been collecting long enough now that I could do a body swap. And she also has a new wig. Her first wig, it was super frizzy and I couldn't really do much with it. And her new wig is a little less frizzy, but I kind of keep her in braids a lot. Anyway, that's Sage, and she is the whole reason that I started collecting American Girl dolls. And now I'm a little scared to count how many I actually have. One reason I love American Girl dolls now is because, first of all, the community is super fun. Everybody has their own twist and preferences when they collect their dolls. Some really like to give them elaborate face-ups. Some like to keep them in their historical time periods. Some only collect the historical. Some only collect the Girls of the Year. Some collect everything, like me. And yeah, so Miss Molly here, of course. My historical dolls, I do prefer to keep them in their time periods. I don't like to take them out of their eras. I don't think I've ever done that with any of my historicals. So yeah, Molly gets to stay a 10-year-old in the 1945, so she's perpetually fighting the World War II. But, it's fun to go back in history, I think. And I just recently found her little school dress. It's not the Pleasant Company version. It does have the American Girl Made in China tag, but it's still cute. And I did have I think an Our Generation version of this dress. And I thought, oh, that's good enough. But, there's nothing like the real thing. So when I found her authentic dress, I was pretty happy to put her in it. And yeah, that's one of the background stories of my American Girl historical section of collecting. I never really thought I would get into the Truly Me's when I first started collecting American Girl and looking online. I had zero interest in the girls of today, just like you. I did like the Girls of the Year, and I loved the historical dolls, but I thought, what's the point and purpose? If you're collecting American Girl dolls, they should have a backstory, and I have enough other kinds of dolls that I don't need to create a backstory for the ones that are the generic ones. But you know how the story goes. You go on Facebook Marketplace, you find dolls intending to fix them up and resell, and you kind of fall in love with them. And that's what happened with Tabitha here. So yeah, she's one of the more recent ones that I found this summer. And again, I was like, oh yeah, I don't need this doll. And then I fixed her up like, oh, maybe I do need this doll. And I also never thought that I would assign personalities to them. Well, that, again, that's kind of silly because they've already come with their personalities. I'm really not a person who dresses like this, the kind of tomboyish. But for some reason, every time I try to put a dress on this girl, I can't. No, she doesn't want to wear a dress. She just wants to wear these kind of clothing outfits. So she's wearing, of course, the Girl of Today partial meat outfit. I have the skirt, but ooh, that thing is not cute. It looks like something like a grandma would have worn back in the day. Or maybe a mom. But anyway, these jeans are from Doll Factory Direct, And what I love about them is they have the snap closure zippers, working pockets. You know, why they need working pockets if they can't put their hands in their pockets, I don't know, but it's still a cute detail, not just in the front, but also in the back, the working pockets. So yeah, Tabitha, she kind of dictated her own personality. She wants to wear these kinds of clothing outfits. She's a little bit of a tomboy. She's super casual. She's probably got the outdoor gene like Lainey does. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. Here's Hazel, my Truly Me 61. For her, I can go either way. She can be a contemporary of the Hoffman twins, or she can be just a modern girl. She's kind of a little bit of everything. Fun fact about her is she smells really good. I don't know what it is. It's real fresh. I'm not a big heavy scent person. I don't like it when people try to put a lot of scents on the items that they sell. So I did get her on Mercari. I was looking for a 61. I thought she was cute. Her limbs are sound. Her hair is not in the best shape, so I kind of just do hairstyles with her. But yeah, I don't want to get rid of her because I think her face is adorable. And like I said, she smells really good. And of course, she's wearing this cute little outfit that I recently purchased and kind of talked about in a previous video. When it comes to Girl of the Year, I contradict myself a little bit because it depends upon whether or not I got them secondhand without any of their pieces from their collection, or if I purchased them directly from American Girl. I will say that the majority of my collection does come secondhand and incomplete. But with Corinne here, I do know her story. I did purchase her from American Girl. I think she's a beautiful doll. I cannot understand why people are saying she's not very popular and didn't sell well. I think she's gorgeous. Anyway, I know her story, and even though I personally can't relate to it, obviously I'm not Chinese American, and I'm not into the mountains. I don't live in Colorado. I don't, mountains are beautiful, but you know, I'm not a skier or anything like that. And I don't have a rescue dog. So yeah, I do love Corinne, and I do love the Girls of the Year, and I only keep them in their relevant storyline if I have enough of their pieces. Otherwise, they just can go either way. They can either become friends of the historical dolls that are mentioned in their books, or they can become contemporaries, or, you know, just kind of mix and match them. But yeah, here's pretty Corinne. It's almost impossible for me to pick a favorite doll in any of my doll collections, let alone American Girl. But if I was absolutely forced in a situation where I could only keep one American Girl doll, and hopefully that will never ever happen, it would be Evette Peters. And as much as I love her story, what I actually love most about her is her face. Her face and her hair. I just think this doll is the prettiest contemporary doll I've ever seen. And yeah, she's supposed to be mixed race, which is also great. I have a harder time seeing that because I know girls with her coloring who really are not mixed race. Well, maybe they are, but they're not black. They're Hispanic and have this kind of hair and these color eyes. But yeah, this is Evette, and I will have to say she's one that I would have a very difficult time parting with. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting the newest Girl of the Year, Lila Minetti, or Lila Minetti, however you say her name, because to me, she almost looks like she could be a twin for Evette, minus this crazy curly hair. She would have the more of a, you know, a regular curl. But yeah, that's Evette. Another one of my favorite things about collecting American Girl dolls is giving older beat up dolls a new lease on life and learning new skills. You know, my infamous eye swapping experience that had almost had me throwing those eyeballs across the room. But I'm glad I persevered. And I know you've seen if you've seen Zara in this outfit before, she just looks so cute in it. I can't take it off of her. Anyway, yeah, that's one of my other favorite things about collecting American Girl dolls is a chance to fix them up. And even if she's not anybody else's cup of tea, I absolutely love her. And I'm so proud of myself for sticking with it and letting her turn into this beauty. And I will say that my favorite thing about joining YouTube, the American Girl Doll channel, is interacting with people in the comments below. It's so fun to hear your opinions and what you have of mine, or which dolls we have in common, which ideas and thoughts we have in common, what we like, what we don't like, all that. It's a really fun community and it's a fun hobby. So those are all the reasons that I love being part of the American Girl doll collecting community. And again, please let me know what your reasons are for collecting American Girl, which are your favorites in your collection, and whether or not you just stick to one category. Like, do you just stick to historical or contemporary or Girl of the Year? I will talk to you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.